Right, welcome to the show. I've decided today to do an English accent. Let me know if you think it's any good. If you think it's bad, I don't care. Funny story. I was at Disney World years ago, and I somehow fell into the British accent. I don't know why. Must have heard someone talking.
There always seem to be a lot of Brits there.
And so my parents went to get on a ride, and I didn't want to go, so I stayed in the gift shop, and I started talking to one of the patrons there, and about where we'd been and whatever, and I was speaking with an English accent. I don't know how good it was. It was a long time ago, but I asked her where she was from, and she told me, I don't remember, and she said, well, certainly you're not from around here with that accent. And I said, gotcha. And we had a good laugh. So I thought I would talk about the news a little, do the best I can. If it turns out to be crap, rubbish, I'll throw it out. Most of my news I get from fark.com, fark.com, source of strange and interesting news, mostly of a nerdy kind of scientific, technological nature. And also I go to Fox News for my news, and I found this article. A 21-year-old man, he's married a 17-year-old girl.
I don't know any 17-year-olds who are ready for marriage. I'm sure there is someone, but you just don't have the maturity level that you need. At least he was 21. I mean, he wasn't like 18 or something.
They have a child. If that's what you want to do, fine. He's 2 years old, the child. And the father assaulted his wife with a knife and stabbed her.
I think you cheated on me, so instead of talking to you about it, I'm going to stab you.
Multiple times. And then handed the knife to his son and said, now you stab Mummy.
First of all, who gives their 2-year-old child a knife and encourages them to stab someone and their own mum? Here, dearest, stab Mummy. Daddy's doing it, it's all right.
What? Sicko.
That kid's going to have issues.
He said he thought she was cheating on him. Can't believe it. Another story. Lots of interesting things happening. I saw one about a man peeing in a graveyard. Where did that go? Here we go. Cemetery urination costs Iowa TV cameraman his job. Yep. A journalist from a local newspaper photographed him peeing in a graveyard, and he got fired. Pity. He said, I feel like I did nothing wrong except take care of business. If I went in my pants, that would be really unprofessional.
You couldn't find a loo. He couldn't even find a wall, honestly. And let me say, I've always been wildly jealous of men because they can pee wherever they want. Apparently you can't pee wherever you want, but I mean you can without being, really embarrassed, having to pull your pants off. Lucky men. But then, get hit in the bollocks and things, and that's no fun.
Here in Mississippi we've had lots of awful things happening. School problems. A bus went off a cliff and killed some members of a baseball team at a local school. A tornado went through a high school. It was awful. They were packed up, ready to go, and the roof fell in on them. really a pity. Bad things happening. Speaking of England, Prince William and Harry have played a bit of a prank on the Queen. They recorded like any older woman, the Queen is baffled by new technology, so she asked Prince William and Prince Harry to record an answering machine message for her. The message says, "Hey, what's up? This is Liz. Sorry I'm away from the throne. For a hotline to Philip, press 1. For Charles, press 2. And for the corgis, press 3.
Corgis? Is that how you say it? I thought it was corgis. I don't know.
Apparently she can send text messages, but she can't set up her answering machine. She's 80. She's an old lady. This morning, I was in the shower and I was thinking about this video that I'm going to do, that I'm doing right now. And I was sort of planning it and thinking, what am I going to do? Want to do this accent thing. So I started talking in an accent and trying to figure out exactly where does my accent lie in my voice, and can I pull it off. It worked a lot better when I was in the shower because for some reason it's easier to do when I'm not talking to a camera. If anybody heard me, they thought I was crazy talking to myself, telling myself stories as I'm, washing my armpits, in the shower. I don't have much else to say, but have a lovely day, and I'll keep working on the accent and try to make it a little better. Go listen to some more Eddie Izzard or something. I think the reason I was doing this was it was that video that the Hill 88 and Bohem made.
Charlie! Suddenly I'm back here. We're on a bridge, Charlie. John an unbeliever. Charlie! 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 Now let me put on my mustache and we'll make out. Yay!
I just love it. I've watched it 6 or 7 times, and she was trying to get Bohem to speak Australian, and I was imitating her to see if I could speak Australian. I can say Vegemite is how she says it. No. But my Australian accent is not good, so I won't burden you with that at all. I may have to make a character out of this. I think it's kind of fun with the hat and the accent. We'll see what happens with that. Yes. So, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Anal ring toss. Anal ring toss. No.